Hi, I'm Akasha Wolf, and welcome to Spells Magic's Tarot videos. In today's video, we are going to be showing you how to learn tarot cards and a few other things that you might want to know about tarot cards. So there are various different ways to learn tarot cards. One of my favorite ways to practice tarot cards, or basically if you're a beginner and you're just getting started, I recommend that you take at least 1 to 3 cards a day and learn the meaning of that card. But the best way to do this is first you want to actually get the cards that you're picking to learn that day, look at them, write down what you think they mean, and then you can use a book as a reference or for some further information. So compare what you picked up to what is in a book. For me, I personally feel that you don't go by exactly what's in the book, because you could have the same card from a different deck, but they'll be from 2 separate artists, and they might look completely different. Like, you'd be very surprised on how different these cards can look, even though they're the same card, but they're from 2 different decks, 2 different artists. So what you want to do is just let go and pick up what you can. See what sticks out to you, because there will always be something new that you will notice in a particular card depending on who you're reading for and what the situation might be. So a lot of people want to know what tarot cards are used for, and they're used for, doing readings for the past, present, and future, and even situations that you might need to know things about. You can also draw a card every day to kind of see how your day is going to turn out. So basically it's kind of like your daily card. There's actually apps that you can get on your cell phone that will give you a card every day, and it'll give you the definition and stuff like that. This can also be a very great practice if you're starting out. Some people do like to use tarot cards and spells. They'll get one individual card that might represent something. So let's say this might represent bravery or wanting to fight against maybe anger. You could use this card and put it in a mojo bag, and this card will represent that and also bring power to the spell or a mojo bag or something. You can get creative, but don't go burning these, because I know some people like to burn stuff. Things to keep in mind when it comes to doing tarot readings and also learning tarot cards. When you are doing tarot readings, it's always best to watch how many questions you ask. One of the main things you don't want to do is ask too many questions, because you're going to feed off of those questions. I know for some of you it won't be intentional, but the thing is that you can actually feed off of those questions and it'll influence your reading a lot. So you might be giving the person the wrong, basically the wrong information if you're asking too many questions, because you're not just going to be going based on your intuition. You're going to be based on what your mind is trying to figure out. So every time you practice, try to, watch how many questions you ask. Keep track of it. And then the more you reduce the number, the better you are getting. Another thing that you need to watch out for is to trust yourself. One of the biggest problems a lot of psychics or readers have is trusting in what they're picking up. There are various ways that we can pick things up, like smells, things we can hear, taste certain things in your mouth that you haven't even eaten, and you're just picking it up from the reading. Another thing too, you can pick up on emotions. So you might suddenly feel angry, and maybe you're just picking up on somebody that they're asking about, your client is asking about, or you might be picking up on what they're feeling. And that's something else you have to worry about is you have to be able to tell the difference between your emotions and the person's emotions. But pay attention to those emotions as well, because that has something to do with what you're reading. But yes, you guys, don't second guess yourself. Whatever first comes to you, just say it, because usually that first thing is the right thing. Don't think about it too much, because then you're just going to start losing the connection that you have. And something else that you need to know is that tarot cards are basically like a crutch. I don't want to say it like that because that sounds wrong, but it's kind of like a tool to help you work the muscles of your own abilities. So it's kind of like a workout machine a little bit. But the thing is that over time you're just going to improve and improve, and you probably won't even need the cards anymore. You'll be able to give a person a reading just straightforward. That's it, and you won't even need the cards. But these work really well when it comes to even starting out, when it comes to being like, you know, a psychic reader or, you know, stuff like that. But just keep those things in mind, you know, trust in yourself, trust in what you are picking up, and don't think too much. Think too much and then you're just going to cause yourself problems and it'll ruin readings and
So guys,
like
I hope
you enjoyed that video. Check out more videos on spellsmagic.com. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye and blessed be.